On 8 April, workers of Mega Polyethylene Factory in Besni Free Trade Zone had started a resistance against usurpation of their wages under the leadership of Berteksen Union. The tents set up by the workers were burnt down. They were subjected to pressure and attacks. However, they continued their struggle, and as a result they managed to get their wages. Having achieved partial gains, the workers ended the action on the 25th day. Organized under Gebze District Birleşik Metal İş Union Branch No. 1, workers of Mersin Factory went on strike on 19 April for their union and collective bargaining rights. On the 9th day of the strike, workers from UİD-DER paid a solidarity visit to Mersin workers. On 16 April, workers stopped production following the unjust dismissal of a worker of 17 years at Kontitek Lastik AX, belongs to Continental Group in Bursa, which is organized under Petrol İş Union. In response, the boss fired another 120 workers in order to break the workers' resistance. Workers started picketing in front of the factory. Organized under Özgıda İş Union, workers from Abaloğlu Lazita continue their strike against anti-union hostility. On 16 April, the military forces attacked striking workers, beat workers and trade unionists, and detained them in handcuffs behind their backs. The workers' struggle continues despite all the pressure. On 18 April, Tezkup İş Union held a press statement against the hostility towards union in front of Nurol Tower, where Dijkman head office is located. The private sector teachers union continues its protest, demanding the reinstatement of the base wage regulation that was usurped in 2014. On 22 April, the teachers gathered in front of the Ministry of National Education and handed over the 15,000 signatures they collected to the ministry. On 22 April, Istanbul Occupational Health and Safety Assembly organized a press statement and said, "No to child labor, no to precarious employment of youth, no to occupational accidents." On May Day, the International Day of Unity, Struggle and Solidarity of the Working Class, hundreds of thousands of workers and laborers took to the streets across Turkey. Workers took to the squares and raised their demands with the same anger and enthusiasm. They showed that they are carrying on the May Day tradition. By taking part in the rallies organized in the industrial cities of Bursa and Lüleburgaz, UİD-DER embraced May Day and its spirit and historical meaning. Led by Disk Dev Yapı İş Union, workers at the Tanzania railway construction site, who had been denied their rights after being dismissed from their jobs, started picketing in front of Yapı Merkezi Holding Building on 8 May. The workers of the Kartal municipality, organized in Genelish Istanbul Anatolian Side Branch No. 4, stopped work in all units for half a day on 7 May over unpaid wages. Workers went on strike after the collective bargaining negotiations between the Finnish-owned Permo management and the Birleşik Metal İş Union failed to reach an agreement. After the appointment time was reduced to 2 minutes at Göztepe Professor Dr. Süleyman Yalçın City Hospital, health workers held a press statement in front of the hospital with the slogan, "No medicine in 2 minutes," on 8 May. Retired teacher and principal of a private high school in Eyüp Sultan, Istanbul, İbrahim Oktugan was shot and killed by his student. On 10 May, education workers held press statements and work stoppages all over Turkey, demanding, "Provide our life safety, take the necessary measures." On May 9th, workers started picketing led by Dev Maden against the hostility towards trade unions at Yel Energy, a company of Odaş Electric, which operates in a mine in the Dodurga district of Çorum. Headquarters leaders of Öz İplik İş Union visited Durak textile workers on the 83rd day of their struggle. In addition to representatives from the factories where Öz İplik İş is organized, pro-labor parties, democratic mass organizations, and UİD-DER took part and supported the press statement. On 13 May, the 10th anniversary of the Soma massacre in which 301 miners lost their lives, people protested in many parts of Turkey, especially in Soma and Istanbul. They commemorated the miners of Soma and protested against occupational homicides.